Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May the 7th, 2020, and today's video is going to be on Ethereum paired against the USD. Trying to give you all an update from our previous prediction, which was on the 18th of April, 2020, of which we was expecting the market in Ethereum to do a breakout. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to give you an updated forecast price movement in Ethereum. So if this is your first time, you guys appreciate the Ethereum videos that we create. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to our channel, and as well join us on our own website, HueFinancial.com, in order to see more of our price predictions within the cryptocurrency space, right alongside in the stock market and in commodities as well. So here we are going to give you the simplistic way of understanding where prices are likely to go without being confused. So many other people, technical analysts, are out there trying to use some lingo that is very confusing to many people, and it should not be. They have their charts so confusing with massive amounts of lines and indicators that are all lagging, that gives you a prior move that has already occurred, which does not benefit us at all. It's our purpose to show you that you can also be ahead of the market trapper, which is right there at the bottom left of my screen. He's the one that is directing the movement of these cryptocurrencies. You need to understand that. And once you understand what he's trying to do, you can follow his own price movement and profit right along with him. And that's what we've been showing you all for about 2 years now on this particular channel on YouTube. So now, 18th of April was when we did our video for Ethereum. You guys can tell that we expected a market movement higher, and it did, with a restriction level of about 9.83% is where the profit area was for us. You guys are still into the profit, into the forecast right now, 12.25% right there. Okay, now there's plenty of days to where the market in Ethereum was trading around $220, so you could have got about 20% out the market once you saw the market in Ethereum top out at that $220 level. So that's done, it's over, it's historical information. Let's get rid of it, and let's talk about what the future holds for this currency pair, and if in fact it will continue to see a move higher in price. Okay, now what I'm going to do, you guys can tell that 220 was actually the restriction level here. Back during the month of September 2019, it held support for Ethereum back in February 2020, and now it is plaguing itself as restriction at 220 for May 2020. Okay, so understand that $220 area is a very key price level for the market to where the trap is trying to conduct his business. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this line though to follow the trend that Ethereum has been going through of late. Okay, because this is where the playground is going to play, or the market trapper is going to play in Ethereum. Okay, because we really need to determine whether or not Ethereum is going to be able to maintain the price above this line. That's it. Because if so, the market understands that Ethereum is going to continue to move higher in price. This is the shape, the mold of which this market is trading right now. Okay, now over the last couple of days, we have been seeing a downtrend of market highs for Ethereum. The market has been making lower highs over the last couple of days. That means that there's not that much demand coming through for this currency, period. Taking a look at Ethereum on a weekly price chart real quick, you guys can see that we have been stair-stepping our way on a weekly time frame higher and higher in price in Ethereum, topped out at 220. So what we're going to get over the next couple of days to maybe a week or so is simply the market in Ethereum trying to make that determination whether or not it's going to hold $200 and move higher. So far, that is the case. Real quick look at Ethereum on the monthly time frame. Very good end of the month last month, right here in April. If I was to do this, you guys can still see that the market in Ethereum is creating a triangle, right? It is creating a triangle. That's what the market in Ethereum is doing on a monthly time frame. Now we need to see on a daily time frame, hourly time frame, to determine whether or not Ethereum is going to break out of this triangle to the upside or to the downside. Right now, you cannot determine that on a monthly basis. Okay, Now take a look at Ethereum on the 4-hour chart. You guys can tell that the 4-hour bars have seen some weakness. We are still seeing some hints of weakness coming through in the market for Ethereum. That lets me know that at best this market in Ethereum is going to consolidate. Okay, I'm still going to play the market movement in Ethereum to the upside, but it's very contingent on the market in Ethereum holding price around 196. If the market in Ethereum closes below 196, understand that that forecast package is not relevant and that the movement to the downside is still going to be in play. Okay. So yeah, we're going to play the market movement in Ethereum to the upside. Now, right now, the current sentiment in Ethereum is just trading in a channel. That channel range, I would say, is from 196, maybe down here to this ascending line, all the way up there towards 215 to 220. That is where the market in Ethereum is going to trade in this range. So let's go ahead and put in another forecast into the market in Ethereum. We got that 196 for support, and we're going to TP the market, take a small piece of the forecast off right at 220 because we're $210, because that's where the market in Ethereum is finding some restriction. Okay, so I'll say $210, $211.75, somewhere around there is where we'll TP the market in Ethereum. Okay, but yeah, we're going to continue to play the market forecast in Ethereum to the upside. Again, very contingent on this currency pair holding support at 196. Ultimately, we cannot break that ascending line. You guys see that happen, and we break support at 190. Understand that the market has completely flipped and the weakness is in control. All right, so that is it. Very simple to see and understand. Give us your comment as to whether or not you think Ethereum is going to continue to move higher or lower, and make sure you also join us. I'm done.